Robbie, Stokes.
Hello.
How are you?
Not too bad, thanks.
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Tell me, is this the first stage you've recce'd?
Yep.
Tell me how it's looking in there.
Very, very busy. Very busy. There's a bit of gravel on the road in places as well, so there'll be a bit of cleaning, but yeah. 37 k's for the first stage to Recce after a few months off. It's a bit for the brain to handle, but wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but that's kind of what these stages are all about, isn't it? As you say, the busyness. There are not too many straights, I guess.
No, not really. No, it's all just lefts and rights and lefts and hairpins, lots of hairpins. So be a bit of a struggle getting the car turned in, but no, love a challenge, so it'll be good.
It is going to be challenging, and we hear that maybe there's a little bit of weather on the way. How do you reckon these roads will hold up?
Well, I've never been here before, so last year I saw on the live stream, but it was quite wet when it rained. So I think anything can happen, really.
Yeah, that's a great statement. It was quite wet when it rained.
Well, you know, you get some rain where it's sort of just a little bit wet, but
Go to Scotland, mate.
are you saying it rains properly? It rains properly in this part of the world. It does, doesn't it? When it comes down, it comes down hard.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Listen, what about this new Recce schedule they've got here, where you're not doing the convoy wrecking, you're doing individual recces? What do you think of that?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's just I think it's a bit more safe for the farmers on the roads as well, not having a K of cars behind them, you know. So
How many pages of notes have you made in that 37 Ks?
a
It
lot.
might take a while to count them.
That is a lot. Is that a Scotsman in the co-driver's seat?
It sure
There's a
is.
Scot-
We've met before, haven't we? A few times. Where are you from, sir?
In Scotland or here?
Aye.
I'm from just north of Inverness, Invergordon.
Oh, he's a tuchter. He's a proper Inversnecky tuchter. Yeah, you don't get nosebleeds coming this far north then, do you? From the South Islands. Where are you based here then?
Christchurch.
Okay, so you've come a wee bit north. Robbie, where are you based?
Yeah, Christchurch as well.
You're both from Christchurch. Very good.
There's a bit of a language barrier, but we're figuring it out.
Speaking, you wait till he's had a beer or two, then it'll be almost unintelligible.
Yeah, definitely.
How are you getting on with counting the pages of notes for me?
Gave up there, but it's about 42.
Wow, that's properly busy. Boys, listen, you've got a busy day. Oh, just explain this to us as well. Explain this to us just quickly, if you've got time.
So the numbers on the steering wheel are the gradients of the corners, basically. And then for me, some people like to put plus and minuses on different tape, but for me, I just have one bit of tape. So if it's off the tape on this side, then it's a minus. If it's off the tape on that side, it's a plus. And then you sort of just...
So a 7's an easy corner, and a
seven is
down to 1 is a
basically
tight.
flat out. Yeah. And then 1's basically hairpin, so...
Do you know who the first driver I saw using that method was?
Was it Colin McRae or someone? I don't know.
Hayden Paddon.
Hayden Paddon.
Well, certainly, maybe they were used before that, but Hayden Paddon was the one that I saw regularly using it on recces. He kind of was the one that kind of made it popular, certainly in this modern era, I suppose. And it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But I saw on the WRC they don't have any tape anymore. So what do they do there?
They just know what they're doing.
Do they just guess?
Do you know, I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
They must have,
But you-
an
but-
app on their phone.
No, they don't. Not every driver. I say when Hayden was regularly doing WRC events, he was the only one that had
Yeah,
it.
right.
And others, some drivers just from what they see, they can judge them.
Got it anymore because they used to have their tape on them even last year.
There's nothing against it. You can actually buy now steering wheel covers
Yeah,
that
I
actually
saw
have the
that.
numbers on them if you
But they're
if you
the
want.
wrong way round. One's the fastest one, and
That's because you're in the wrong part of the world. Everything's upside down here, isn't it?
well, you're in the right part of the world now, so everything's upside down the other side of the world.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
You told me
Uh,
I say and wrong. My
go-
Scottish accent.
and.
Because I say and the Kiwis say and.
It's
But apparently I'm wrong because I'm in New Zealand.
Like Andy.
Yes, Andy. That's how you meant to say it.
Andy. It's Andy.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Boys, good luck this weekend.
Thanks very much.
I do love this beast you've got here with the right tyres on it. That'll see you through your recce, won't it?
Yeah. No, it does the job.
Good. Take it easy. Enjoy the recce. See you during the event. What a strange noise that was. Is this a hybrid, Hayden Paddon?
Indeed it is.
Good. Listen, 37 Ks, isn't it, this stage?
Yep. 36.9 my Odo says.
Yeah. We spoke to Robbie. He said it was busy.
Yeah, the stages here are all very busy, very twisty, very demanding, so quite slow average speed, so different to a lot of other rallies in New Zealand.
How do the roads look? We saw quite a lot of rain last year. They're forecasting maybe even more rain this year. How will they hold up with the rain?
Oh, they'll hold up well. There's a few little clay sections here and there, and a bit of mud will come through. But generally, all roads in New Zealand hold up pretty well to the rain. So binds the gravel, and it actually often increases the grip a little bit. So
It's going to be interesting with the road position, isn't it? I guess with this rain that's coming down, you get a bit of standing water maybe as well on the road.
no, they drain pretty well. So I actually love driving in New Zealand when it's raining. So it's just nice conditions, whether it's dry or wet. So it's obviously better for the spectators if it's dry. But either way, they're nice stages.
I've always been a strange boy. I love this, by the way. I love the numbers, but I love the fact that it's colour-coded with team colours on it. Someone spent a lot of time doing that.
No, that was some cheap tape. I think I brought this at a Swedish trade store earlier this year because I ran out of tape. So this
But
is,
you didn't buy it because it was proper kind of your colours.
it caught my attention because of that. Yes.
Very good. Hayden, what's it going to take to win this weekend out there on these roads?
Staying out of trouble, keep it clean, keep it neat, and it's a long stages, so you got to try and stay out of problems and have a good rally.
Jared's done a good job on the notes in there.
So far, he's doing a good job.
Good. It's only the start of the weekend. Best luck, boys. Good seeing you. Number 1. Ah, yes. Andrew and his son. Hello, Andrew and your son. We've talked before, haven't we?
We have. How are you doing?
Yeah, not as good as you. No, I love the effort. Do you know what? When I saw these online, I thought they were kind of computer-generated tops, but they're real.
Yeah, they're real. Really from Timu.
Are they really from Timu? I'm only discovering Timu. It seems that I thought it had to be a con, but apparently it's not. Apparently you can get all sorts of great stuff.
I was going to grow them over. I didn't want to look too out
How
of
long is it taking you to grow that hair?
You wouldn't believe it. I grew it overnight. By the end of the weekend, you'll have some too. I'll give you the tip.
No, I've not had hair for many years now. Many years. Tell me how it's looking in there. How's the first stage of the recce gone?
Yeah, it looks really good. The roads are really tight and twisty, and I like that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'm really happy.
What car is it you're in this weekend?
An old Evo 3 that should be in a museum.
Yeah, Evo 3s, so they were okay. They were reasonably nimble on these sorts of roads, I guess.
Yeah, I hope to. Hopefully it's going to prove itself tomorrow, Saturday. So yeah.
Good. Looking forward to it a great deal. How are you, young man? Going all right?
Very good. Really good.
Any crosswords with Dad yet, or is it all quite harmonious?
So maybe swap seats very soon, but we'll see.
Do you ever do that? Is that because you're allowed to do that, right? You can swap seats.
He wants to do the speedway stage because he's a speedway driver. You see.
Yeah, apparently it's really slippery and a bit tricky, though.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
not. Maybe not. No.
We'll see how we go.
You stick inside that side of the car. Good luck, boys. Hello, Zeal. Is it Zeal and Auntie Waverley? Hello, Auntie Waverley. How are you?
Well, thank you.
Good. Now, hang on. Look, before I go anywhere, I'm used to seeing tape around the outside of the steering wheel. Have a look at this. Just explain what that is.
Blur it out a bit. There's just a few words in there that we add into Neil's notes, so we're not quite at writing notes yet. Still a bit young for me, but we're going to get there one day.
It is a bit of an art, isn't it? You're writing the notes and knowing how much detail to put in and too much, too little detail. It's a little tricky.
Yeah, no, it's not easy at all, but that's what these Recces are for. But unfortunately, it's only one pass. But these roads are quite twisty, but it's a bit of a driver's rally, this one.
And it's a challenge making notes for a 37-kilometre stage. I mean, that's as long a stage as you're going to see just about anywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, no, exactly. But luckily last year we had that 42k, which gave us a bit of experience. So it should be good.
So you're looking forward to the weekend?
Yeah, no, it should be good. Again, it's a driver's rally, and our Skoda should be really dialed in on these twisty roads compared to the South Island,
Is it the Skoda Rally 2 car you have?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's the perfect car for these roads.
Yeah, no, it's good. Me and Ben should hopefully go really well with the Skoda Fabia here.
And a little bit of rain, that in some ways might help you.
Yeah, maybe. I like the rain.
Good. It's going to be a great weekend. Zeal and Auntie. Sorry, what was your name, Auntie? I forget again. Waverley. Auntie Waverley and Zeal. Fabulous. I look forward to seeing you guys. Have a good one. Bryn, how are you doing? Good to see you. First stage of the recce. Tick. Well done. How did it go?
Yeah, reasonably good stage. Obviously a bit dusty, but I think the rally will change later on. But no, that's a really cool stage. A bit of everything in there, and especially the fast stuff. I quite like that.
Is there a wee bit of fast stuff in there? It looks from here as if it's all twisty, but a little bit of pace in places?
Yeah, absolutely. It starts off a bit tight and twisty, but once you get into the middle part, it gets a bit faster, and a few fourth gear corners and that, you just tip it in and go for it.
Yeah, and the sun's out just now, as you say, a bit of dust, but we're expecting a lot of rain on the actual day of the rally. How do you think that'll change the surface?
Well, it depends where you are in the field. Like, I feel in our position, it's going to be. I think there'll still be some grip because it's quite heavy gravel. It is, so once there's a bit of moisture, it should be fine. But we just we'll just drive to the notes and just see how we go.
Good. Have you got much experience in making your own notes? Is it because it's quite an art form, isn't it? Knowing how much to put in there or what to leave out.
Yeah, we've done a bit of experience in working with Hayden through the WinMax Junior Driver Scholarship. So, yeah, I've been doing it for quite a few years now. This is Sean's second year writing notes. So
was I supposed to be writing it down?
Sean, at least you've got the pillow. I mean, that makes things a little easier for you, I guess. Is it a pillow or a cushion? I can't decide which.
Hello, I stole this from Oliver Solberg's co-driver. You know, I thought that's
Oh, yeah, what's his name? I forget his name.
Elliot.
Elliot, yeah.
I saw that on TV and I thought I could have a pillow.
It helps, doesn't it? It just takes a little bit of the bounce out of it.
Yeah. There's always a bit of bounce in these cars.
But I bet it's still messy as hell. Let's have a look at some of your did you change the notes? You rewrite them? That's really quite tidy. That's really very tidy.
I can barely read it.
he doesn't do too bad for an amateur.
It does really well. Boys, good luck over the weekend. Look forward to seeing you going well out there. Brendo, first time. Will it be the first time making notes in 4 or 5 years? It probably is, isn't it? Because most of the rallies you do these days are blind rallies.
Yeah, well, actually, last pace noted rally I did was over 12 months ago with Alex. So in Victoria when we did the ARC in a little dado.
Yeah.
I haven't been to New Zealand for 5 years and haven't worked with Amy in different cars, so it's a lot of fun. New challenge.
Yeah. And what did you make of this stage? It's a long old stage to start your recce on.
Yeah, it is. Massive stage, epic. Like, you look at the view there, we didn't get to take it in. We're just so concentrating. But because it's one pass recce, you got to try and pick up everything at once. So, there's a couple of rocks and don't cuts and things like that, many crests. It's going to be a challenge, but I think it'll reward the person that, keeps it clean and fast.
So with a one pass recce, do you make the same notes as you would for a 2-pass, or there are certain things you might leave out? Do you put as much detail into it?
No, it's probably a little bit more simple than you would in the 2, because it's a lot for the co-driver to take in and also myself. And then we've got a camera on the front, and a camera also looking at my steering wheel. So we'll have a lot of reviewing to do because it's quite difficult. The stages are taking a long time to get through, and there won't be a lot of time at night, especially Friday night, to get through it all.
No, so you'll be doing a wee bit of homework before that. I do like this, and we've seen various different types on the steering wheels, 1 to 7, but you're a 1 to 10 man.
Yeah, 1 to 10. As you can see, 10's not much. It's more for that slight left over a crest, slight right. But yeah, 1 to 10, it's, picked it up from Atkinson and Cody Crocker back in the day when I was learning. They were the guys to look up to learn from, but it doesn't matter what system you have as long as you know what it is and you stick to it.
Yeah, good stuff. Brendo, it's great to see you here. Guys, best of luck this weekend. We're very much looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you. We can't wait.
Oh, yes.